said to our alums in an email I sent out, a letter I sent out earlier in the year, it's hard for basketball coaches to be optimistic, but I'm certainly cautiously optimistic. As I tried to say to the kids, we don't start with 16 wins, we start with 0, so we have to start all over. Our scrimmage performances have been a little uneven, so I think maybe they've been wake-up calls a little bit, but great group of kids, good people, really, I feel we have terrific chemistry. I think the fact that, Matt Patrone, terrific, very vocal in the locker room, a real leader by example, he's worked very hard. Kevin Donahue, obviously, and Joe Mason, those guys have been proven commodities on the board for us over the past 3 years. And also Cal Shorey and Evan Kroll as 2 other seniors. It's been a while since we've had 5 guys in the senior class. And these guys have been terrific. They've been to postseason 2 out of their 3 years in the Liberty League playoffs. And I know they'd love to have a shot to get back there for a third. I think it'll be very competitive. Hobart was the unanimous preseason choice by the coaches. I really think that 2 through 7, 2 through 6, I think will be very close. I'll be very surprised if it's not. Certainly we have a number of guys back, so we were, well thought of as far as from the coaches. Certainly that's a nice thing, but as everybody knows, last year we were picked, I think, 6th or 7th and got there, so the preseason stuff doesn't matter. It's just kind of a nice thing for everybody. I had a very good season for us last year as a freshman. We lost Mike Deffley, another freshman that we were really excited about. He was out all last year with surgery. He had a shoulder surgery, ACL. So Terrell was really the one freshman that came in, shot the ball well from us from the arc, but also did other things. He took charges. He got offensive rebounds. Great competitor. One of our challenges going into our opener is that he's out right now with a concussion issue. So we're hoping we can get him back for the Hamilton tournament. But certainly Terrell, Evan Kroll, Keith Callies, those 3 guys at the wing, have played a lot of minutes for us. We have a good handle on who we are and what we're trying to do. So, good group.
Final thoughts on this group as you head into the season?
As I tell them, they're going to be writing who they are game by game by game. As I said, it's a great group of kids, terrific chemistry, really pull for one another. And now, it's going to be who they are and how they're thought of over the rest of their association with Union Dutchmen, depending on how the rest of the season goes. Pete Doerr, my assistant, has been terrific. He's a very diligent worker as far as the recruiting process, and certainly does a great job with the guys, well respected as a teacher and coach of the game, someone that I have great confidence in and lean on a great deal, not only in practice, game situations on the bench. Terrific addition. I would like to keep him captive here for a number of years, but I'm afraid his talents will eventually have him out of here, and I hope it's a little later. I'd love to have him another year, but we'll see.
We're excited for it. The one thing Coach emphasizes is we had 16 wins last year, but that doesn't mean we start with a certain number this year. We have a clean slate, nothing's given from last year. So we know we're working hard to get ready for the season. We did lose Bruce, but we're confident that we'll fill that void. We're just getting ready to go. We're getting more excited for tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be pretty competitive. It is every year. The league's always competitive. Every team knows about each other, just watching film and scouting reports. So every team's familiar with other teams' offenses, defenses, player personnel. So every Friday night, Saturday night, Tuesday night will be a good test for us because every team will come in there to bring it, and we're ready for the test.
And talk about Coach Montana, how he's developed you personally as a player and as a person in your career.
Yeah, it's been a 4-year journey. A lot of he has his messages, he has his way about delivering them, but you take the message and you learn from it. And the other guys, especially with my class, I've seen a lot of guys, or all 5 of us, show great strides and improvement. And the juniors, same thing, and hopefully the freshmen can get better over the course of this year and for the next 4 years as well.
I'm very excited. I know the last couple of years I've been injured a lot, but I think this year I'm working hard in the weight room, working hard with Cheryl and Jill to get my body ready for the season. So I'm definitely excited about this. We have some great group of guys here, great leading, great supporting cast, great leaders, Kevin, Matt Patron, Evan, Cal, Bob Simmons, as well as the 2 juniors. So I think it's definitely something that we haven't had in a while, and we're definitely very excited about it. I would say Coach Montana definitely had a very big impact on myself, and as well as other guys here, in terms of leadership, being able to conduct yourself on the court as well as outside of the court. So I think he definitely has a big impact on all aspects. I definitely would say so. I mean, every year is pretty competitive. They pick some teams to be at the top and they end up not making the top 4. So I think every year is competitive, but I think this year is going to be one of the most competitive years.